Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Stardew Valley 1.5 here on Natural Professional Walkthroughs channel with me, your host Max. Man, back in the day in 1.3 version, summer season was where I finished off the series. In 1.4, I actually managed to get to year 2 of fall season with the 1.4 version. Now we are once again in summer season. So summer season brings a whole new set of challenges. Now, as you might have noticed if you are keeping along or watching along the series, I have not yet built any structures on the farm. I might not do that for quite a while still, just due to the fact that I first want my steel tools so that I can start clearing out those bigger rocks or bigger pieces of hardwood from my farm so that I can start laying down some grid. And I actually think that today, as I will be getting more crops for the summer season, I should consider starting to lay down certain grid work for the potential farm. So, because it's summer, we are gonna have to do a whole lot of planting. So this episode will be really interesting when it comes to this. To be perfectly honest, I have no idea who has birthday on what day during the summer season. So I'm gonna have to grab the calendar from Robin eventually. And I'm gonna have to find a spot in my house to even be able to put it to. So right now, as you can see, I'm kind of totally out of space. I'll probably have to move the geode over here in order to put the calendar here, which might theoretically work, but then again, I'm also against covering beautiful artwork behind a bookshelf. But I don't have enough space, so I will need to work towards upgrading the house at least as one of the first structures. So let's take a look at the weather for next day. So we're gonna have 2 sunny days. It's a super lucky day, but honestly, despite the fact that today I can pick up the steel pickaxe, I will not be able to go into the mines because I will spend most of the day working around the beach farm. And let's see what's on living on the land. Summer's here along with a whole slew of new crops to plant. Take hops, for example. The vines take a while to grow, but once they're mature, they can be harvested every day. Good luck. Yeah, so we are definitely picking up hops. We are definitely picking up blueberries. We have that one star fruit seed, which we got from the museum, along with the 9 or so melon seeds. So those are gonna be planted using the speed grow, which we acquired from one of the bundles. Now, I'm not really sure if I will be purchasing the water retaining solution for the soil or if I will go with speed grow. I will need to do the watering as it is, but thankfully I have at least the copper watering can. So, what can we do until Pierre opens the shop? Well, the coffee is growing, and so are the ancient fruits, but they're gonna still take a while to get to a decent point. So, until that happens, I'm gonna have to come up with some plan for what I'm gonna try to do. Now, the cackle can be dropped off at the community center, but I really don't want to be burning daylight when it comes to that. Wow, this one already is trying to spawn in some early seeds, so we might actually start getting the ancient fruit fairly early. I don't think I will be expanding the farming over here, but who knows with the ooh, purple mushroom. Purple mushroom. Do you know what what does that mean? If I have purple mushroom and if I have the maple syrup, I should be able to finish off the exotic bundle. So, yay for me. Now, fun thing is actually, and this is something which I want to ask you, the viewers. So here's the thing. There is the Where is it? This bundle. Now, I'm not really sure if this is true. I thought this is just any row which you can get. But the word is that if you get the fish farmer's bundle, you actually need the lava eel row specifically in order to finish off this bundle. Is this true? Seriously, I need to know. Is this true? Because honestly, with the color, this can be even salmon roe. But is this seriously true? Putting here only lava roe eel. Because if so, then the fish farmer's bundle is one of the most painstaking bundles I will have to put up with. And guess what? The reward for finishing off these bundles is greenhouse. Without the greenhouse, I will not be able to kick in a proper production of the ancient fruit or star fruit inside. So this will be really painstaking if this is true, and I will need to get my hands on the lava eel roe. If you were able to watch along the 1.4 playthrough on my channel, I was eventually able to get the lava eel, but just trying to catch the lava eel is like trying to almost catch a legendary fish. So I'm not really looking forward to this bundle if that is true. So we're gonna have to take a look at that. Now when it comes to the overall farm as is, we have a lot of work, and I'm gonna have to start working with some form of a grid. So what I was actually thinking is start to lay down some original grid or some framework for it at least. Now, if you were able to watch the video which I made on how you should consider planning out your farm or what you can potentially squeeze out of the beach farm, I had some early ideas on what can be theoretically done here. But due to the limitations of the planner, I was not able to truly utilize it to its full potential, and there might be some differences in what I will try to do versus what will actually happen on the series. So since Pierre will be opening up at 9, and the same goes for Clint, I will try to at least catch some fish. Hopefully I will catch some fish before 9 a.m. And I'm gonna try to see... Seriously, stop giving me seaweed. I'm gonna try to see both Pierre grab some seeds. Seriously, what the hell is wrong with you? It's a super lucky day. Give me a fish. And yeah, speaking of fish, I swear to God, this game is trying to mess with me so badly. When it comes to fish, summer season brings in a whole new set of opportunities for us to basically try and fish for. So red mushroom I apparently already gave away, so purple mushroom, we are gonna keep this, and we are gonna put, you know what, it doesn't matter if it's gold, silver, or base quality. It's gonna have the same added value once it's turned into the jelly, maple syrup. So these 3 items can be dropped off at the community center. When it comes to foraging during the summer season, it's not as fun as during the spring season because you don't have any spring onions. So you have to put up with that. You're gonna most likely come across spice berries when it comes to foraging. I seriously don't know what the hell is wrong with this game. Why are you not giving me any fish? Oh, man. So, okay, let's just go ahead into the town, take a look at the calendar, just to make sure we don't have any early surprises. I know that year 2 is different. I think Kent celebrates birthday on year 2 during the summer season. I'm not really that sure right now. Okay, so Jasmine will have her birthday. I'm gonna have to look up wiki page on what she loves because I personally don't keep this information in my head. I would probably lose my mind if I would try to remember these things. Okay, so what do we need for actually completing the summer crop bundle? We need peppers, we need tomatoes, we need blueberries. and the melons. We already have some melons, so I'm gonna hold on this. I want to grab the hops. I'm gonna try to grow them in patches of 6. And of course I totally screwed up. So 6, 12, 18, 24. I want to go with 30. Because we can get pale ale. Now, despite the fact that I will need to do the watering for the hops, that's perfectly fine. It will take a while for me to get there with the hops for them to start producing the crops, but once I will get a bunch of kegs in, the pale ale has the advantage that it doesn't take a whole week for you to get your hands on the pale ale. So then eventually you can start befriending Pam or Shane, or you can just start selling the pale ale and start making money. Also, we have the brewery bundle, which I will need to deal with, so that will be a pain in the butt. Let's grab blueberries too. 20 is... I'm gonna be trying to plant this in batches of 6 or maybe 9, just so that it's easier for me to keep an eye out for when it comes to watering. The hops have the disadvantage that once you plant them, unfortunately you are unable to move through those tiles. So I'm gonna have to do that smartly and also be able to put the scarecrow somehow in between. So that's gonna be interesting. Tomatoes and pepper seeds have the advantage that they actually don't take that long for you to get your first crops. Peppers take only 5 days, and if you save up some of those peppers, if you have 3 hearts with Shane, you get the pepper popper recipe, so you can, for example, keep giving that to him if you don't want to sacrifice your pale ale supply. And if you want to befriend Pam instead, it's totally up to you. Let's go with these and that, and I would still want some more blueberries, to be perfectly honest. And wheat is also a great thing to plant, because as one of my subscribers or longtime subscribers has pointed out, you will have at least 4 days of rain. If you plant a bunch of wheat and leave it without any attention, the rainy days will water the wheat, so you don't have to bother with it. Only thing you need to do is put down the scarecrow. The advantage of the wheat, which I found out in my 1.4 playthrough, is that if you plant it smartly before the end of the season, the effects of speed grow or fertilizer will actually remain in the soil from transitioning from summer to fall season. No other crop can allow you to do this, because once you harvest the wheat, of course you can do the same thing with, for example, sunflower, or theoretically with corn, but you would have to destroy the corn. But if you do this with sunflower, you might also get the same result. It's just sunflower is stupidly expensive, and after what Haley did to me, I'm not really that much looking into giving her sunflower, so I'm not really sure what I will do regarding this. Now, poppies can be given to either Penny or somebody else around the village, or you can make the poppy muffin. So that's also something for you to consider. And then there are these spangles. So if you want to have flavored honey, these are your 2 options. The best option for flavored honey is, of course, during the fall season for the, fairy rose. Yep. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go with 30 blueberries, just so that we have something to take a look at and work with. I can be crafting some of my own fertilizer at the farm. I do have access to sap, so theoretically picking up some melon or something should not be that bad, but I'm already at 691 gold. So do I really wanna we can theoretically sell off some of these dandelions. That's gonna get us to additional 10. I have 1 piece of gold left. And with the items which I was fishing out of the water, I'm not that optimistic that fishing will be that much of a great choice for me. Maybe I will try to go to the beach, see if there will be anything forageable. So this will be our initial yield. We have all the essentials for the summer crop bundle. Now, when it comes to the quality bundle, I will need to actually get my hands on either corn, and we will see what the hot peppers will deliver to us. So let's go and see Gus and pick up our pickaxe. It should be done, hopefully. There were no other events, so I don't have to bother with any birthdays, at least on this episode. If you want to befriend Jasmine, Vincent, and Penny when Alex is selling ice cream, do that. Buy the ice cream, give them the ice cream. All 3 of them will love it, or at least like it. Now we have our pickaxe, so that is our first steel tool. And this will allow us to go through the mines much faster or break apart those large rocks. The next tool which I want to upgrade is definitely the copper axe. This will allow me to start breaking down the large rocks, and when I will be able to go through the large logs, I am able to gain access to the secret woods. And if you gain access to the secret woods during the summer season, you can get the fern growing there, so that's definitely a good idea as well. Okay, there was 1 piece of coral on the whole beach. I'm really starting to sometimes regret those 300 pieces of wood which I invested. And also, because it's summer season, we have now the possibility to try and tackle the new legendary fish. And why do I feel like red mullet can be dropped off at the community center? Or is it that small version of red mullet, which can be only caught during the rainy days? Yeah, rainy days are gonna be tricky here, because I will need to get my hands on sturgeon, I will need to get my hands on tuna, I will need to get my hands on all sorts of fish. But so far, the summer season is turning into seaweed season. Seriously, what the heck is going on with this game? I have never fished out this much seaweed in my life before in one session. I'm gonna probably have to sell all the seaweed, because honestly, I have been burning through bait getting it, so I don't know. Now, the summer season also brings in a brand new species into the rivers too, but I am afraid that if I will try to cast from this location into the high concentration point here, I'm gonna reel in green algae. Although with the high concentration, it's more likely it's gonna be a smallmouth bass or a sunfish. So at least something is gonna be dropped off at the collection bin, because honestly, this looks like a chub. No, this is a pike. Yeah, if it's this jumpy and it's in the river, it's a pike. Now, I'm gonna have to check if the pike can be dropped off at the community center too. I'm gonna try to fish out as much as I can here. This was a weak cast. I missed out the high concentration spot. And I really don't want to be burning through too much daytime, because we have all that farming to do still. But I really need some cash, because I'm left with 1 gold, and the strawberry jelly and some of those mushrooms will definitely not save me. Another wrong cast. I should also drop off those items at the community center. Okay, treasure chest. Hoping for a diamond or something valuable. Okay, coal. I'll take it. I'll take it. Unfortunately, with the creation of the last preserve jar, I have mostly obliterated my coal supply, so I'm not able to smelt any more bars or nothing. This is definitely a pike. Yeah, pike is sort of a good practice run for some of the more difficult fish. Okay, last cast of the day, or at least in this high concentration spot. Normally I would not go away that easily, but it's the first day of summer, so a lot of things for the rest of the season will be determined based on what I will be able to pull off. I'm not really sure how much coffee I will be able to grow for the end of the summer. I'm still waiting for the first harvest from that initial coffee which I have planted. Okay, hold on. There was the summer forageable. Summer foraging. Yeah, sweet pea. Let's go grab it. Since we are dealing with the community center bundles, why the heck not? So let's go grab this. Let's eat at least one salmon berry. Get a taste of that spring season. Okay, pike. I just want to check. Cackle can be dropped off. We're gonna need, unfortunately, either a clam is gonna get washed out, or I'm gonna really have to put down a crab pot. Okay, next thing on our list is the exotic bundle. So I'm not sure if that is here. Nope, that is in the crafts room. So we are dropping off these two. Really hate dropping off the purple mushroom because it's really rare. But at least we get the autumn's bounty. I'm not gonna be probably using it that much. It does raise my defense skill and my foraging, but if most of the forageables are spice berries and the sweet pea, which has 0 energy benefit, yeah, not that keen on wasting this. So usually the autumn's bounty remains in the inventory for a while, and there should be something else which I should be able to drop off. Or did I drop off already everything? I did drop off the cackle. I did drop off that. Now the treasury room should remain the same. I'm not really sure if there is gonna be any remix, but I'm certainly gonna try and take a look at it. Okay, the sweet pea was the thing which I forgot. There's one way to check. The seeds are obviously not gonna trigger any response. I just want to check if there is some possible difference in remixes for the treasury room, but I highly doubt it. Yeah, so this remains the same. It would be actually funny if you would need to drop off like 10 gold bars or something. Especially now I heard that thanks to COVID, the value of gold has gone up, so who knows. So this episode is fine. On next episode, Jasmine will have the birthday. Then we will have Gus's birthday. Maru loves strawberries, so that's an easy situation. Alex is tricky because he loves the salmon dinner and the full breakfast. And I'm not really sure if these recipes are only obtained if you level up friendship with some of the villagers. So that's definitely gonna be not the best result from those birthdays. And now when it comes to the farming grid or the farming layout, how the heck do I want to do this? Okay, so these are the grids which I'm referring to. If I'm gonna be able to utilize the quality retaining soil, this should mean that I will not have to deal that much with watering because it should remain watered a bit longer, but who knows how that will turn out. Let's grab those additional melons and the star fruit. We have the speed grow, which is definitely gonna be utilized for the blueberries too. So, how do we want to do this? I'm gonna create some spaces in between my crops. You know what? Let's put down these over here. I really don't want to be utilizing the... Really don't want to be utilizing the speed grow for the red peppers because they take only 5 days to reach their maturity, so it would be kind of a waste. Okay, all this fish is just occupying too much space and it's kind of distracting me. So I'm gonna get rid of this for now. Let's make that fertilizer. Because we want the 5 gold star quality peppers. And we have a whole season for that to happen. When it comes to the hops, that's gonna be a bit tricky. The reason why I'm leaving this empty space or empty room in between these batches of 6 is so that I can have the easier access to these crops. So we're gonna go with the speed grow for actually the hops and the blueberries. And the reason why I want to utilize this type of grid is so that it's easier for me to access these crops and get in between them. So I'm gonna try to finish this off and do as much of this planting as I can for the rest of the day. And I'll talk to you in a couple of moments when I have done most of this work. Yeah, mixed seeds. I totally forgot about those. I definitely want to plant those boyos too. It'll just be a while till I get to it because obviously it's 12 and I feel like I haven't done that much throughout the day. The morning fishing was great disappointment, to be perfectly honest. I was really hoping I would be able to reel in some bigger catch, but unfortunately, the game had obviously completely different ideas. for what my day is gonna look like. So, yeah, who would have thought? So we're gonna get rid of you, my dear friend, and I'm gonna eat the last field snack and put the batch of 9 blueberries over here. And I should not be standing around willy-nilly. Man, this is gonna be a tough one. I'm gonna be able to make this. Should be able to plant as many of them as I can. Now the watering, that's gonna be a different thing. Especially because I'm gonna run out of water here. Can we make it there and back? No, that's a wrong row. Oh man, so the last 2 pieces of blueberries will have to be planted elsewhere, along with the other melons. Well, the strawberry jelly definitely did help. The mushrooms did help too. The fishing is not that bad, obviously the pike has helped a lot. And the Nautilus fossil is also decent, so almost 2,000 gold. Now, of course, I'm gonna have to water everything. Take a look at what's gonna be the luck like on today. Okay. Oh, another lucky day. Interesting. Not really sure if I will be able to go into the mines, but at least I'm happy to see that the moisture retainer is working well. So I'm gonna go and water everything, plant the remaining crops, and I'll talk to you once I'm done. Okay, so I have planted also the mixed seeds. Now, straight away I can see that there's gonna be some hot peppers growing in there, but that's perfectly fine. This does not look like that much of a farm right now, I'm really sure of that, but in the added value of what these crops will eventually yield, it has certainly value for me. Okay, so it's a lucky day. We should be able to squeeze out a maximum out of this. You know what, let's make a field snack. I really don't have another use for that pine cone. I'm gonna need to put down that last scarecrow somewhere around here just to be on the safe side, so that everything is protected. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the range of the regular scarecrow, even of these rare ones, is 8 times 8. So that has pretty decent range. Of course, the super scarecrow has twice the range. Ooh, another purple mushroom. Nice. Okay, so what would be ideal thing to do here? We can still theoretically go to see Pierre and purchase even more crops. Let's see. Let's put down this cobble path at least here. Let's sell off the mushrooms. I do not unfortunately have enough money to upgrade the axe. Also, what's the current status on our... Yeah, we have 9 iron bars. I don't have any speed grow, and as you can see, these 6 hops starters did not receive speed grow because there is a difference in the maturity between these and this one. So there's gonna be some difference in the harvests overall, but that's fine for now. Uh, I'm just thinking if I should go into the mines directly, or if I should try to do something else with my day, like a little bit of fishing or something. I definitely want to drop off the Autumn's Bounty because I'm not gonna be utilizing it that much. This place was pretty great in the spring season. I don't know what's going on right now during the summer, but all I keep pulling out is trash or seaweed. So, you know what, let's just go into the mines, see how well do we do. I will, however, not bring the watering can, at least, or the scythe. That's definitely a waste of an inventory space. Now, the fishing rod I actually want to take because in my amazing research, what I have found out after years of playing this game, or ever since the 1.4 update came out, is the fun fact that in the level, during the ice levels, where you can fish, there is this fish called the ice pip. I don't recall the last time I caught one, and I'm waiting for this to allow me to get to the spa so we can regain some energy. Really wish I would have kept a common mushroom for Linus. But the fun thing is, and why I mentioned the pip, is that the ice pip has one of the most valuable aged roe which you can get. It's not as valuable, of course, as sturgeon's caviar or lava eel roe, but it's definitely up there, as most of the fish will give you pretty horrible results. Is it in the... I'm not really sure which level is it, and immediately we start off by having to kill everything in here. Okay, if we kill actually the ghost, we might get a solar essence. Now, solar essence still needs to be dropped off at the community center, and I would prefer dropping off either 1 solar essence or 1 void essence in comparison to dropping off 99 pieces of slime. So I would really appreciate if I would have much more powerful weapon with which I would be able to deal with the ghost. Because this is gonna take otherwise forever. There's at least a bat, so we're gonna get some bat wings too. Just want to make sure that the ghost will not make contact because they can deal some serious damage. Ooh, and look at this! Ghost fish! A ghost fish needs to be dropped off at the community center. So, we are definitely dropping that off. Okay, I'm not gonna waste time on a level if I have the access to the ladder. We are trying to make progress right now, and with the steel pickaxe, it should be that much easier. Unfortunately, these levels are notorious for having or making it super difficult for you as a player to allow you to get to that point from which you need to move on to the next level. Coming across the ladder in these levels is really annoying, especially when the slimes and ghosts and everything are bothering you. Solar Essence. Okay, Dwarf Scroll. So we are down 2, which means I still need 2. I still need the computer, which will allow me to then get the dictionary. I don't know why I'm actually killing all these slimes. I should be looking for a way down. Our HP did not suffer that much as of yet. me know what you think about the difference in the widescreen recording versus the old recording from the laptop. Winter Root is another item which can be dropped off at the community center. Yeah, there are certain benefits of you clearing out these levels in the mines. I'm not really sure what are the chances I'm gonna come across the frozen tier, but it would be great if I would get one. Because if I recall correctly, we will need that as well. And I want to clear out the fur balls too, because coal. Or a ladder. Don't run! Okay, I somehow got a frozen geode by slicing the crystal. Interesting. Never seen that happen before. Okay, level 55. 520. I'm taking some serious damage, however. So I'm gonna have to regain some of my HP. Hopefully I have those spring onions, which I will be able to start consuming heavily right now in order to replenish the HP and energy pool. So excuse me while I eat, and then I'm gonna talk to you after eating a bunch of onions. Thankfully, you don't have to be in the same room as I am, so you don't have to worry about my breath after all the shallots or spring onions. Okay. Wow, okay, that was really fast. I would love to clear out these guys. Crystal fruit. Another thing which can be dropped off at the community center. Another coffee bean. I love you. Long time. So I don't have to wait that long for planting another coffee bean. But I will need to find a decent spot for this one. Okay, you know what? Wow. Oh, of course. Of course I'm gonna end up in this level. And I hate these levels. The spiral levels are super annoying unless you come across the ladder super early. And I don't think I'm gonna be utilizing the crystal dagger. I don't like the use of the daggers because... let me show you. They don't swipe, they just attack anything in front of you. So, in case the enemy is surrounding you, you will be only able to attack the enemy directly in front of you. And this is the level where the ice pip resides. So I'm gonna try to actually catch it with the super limited amount of bait. I'm not sure if it will work out. I am, however, desperate for the treasure chest too, because it's a lucky day. So of course it's not gonna be a great quality catch, but I don't care that much. Also, this does not have to be the ice pip, it can be the ghost fish too. A rusty cog, I'm not sure if I've already dropped that off at the museum. I'm gonna have to consult my list of items. But yeah, of course, the museum will not be done today. And I guess it's getting super late, so we're gonna call it off somewhere around here. I'm gonna probably not try to run 5 additional levels in the mines. I know I can theoretically try to do so, but yeah, I'm gonna try to do some additional fishing, see what's up. I'm gonna try to grab some coal or some more copper because we don't have that much of that. And yeah, if you did like the episode, consider giving it a like. Let me know, as I asked, what you think about the new resolution of the footage in comparison to the previous one. I now have a 27-inch monitor, and it's like 3 times as big as my laptop monitor. So actually, I have to sit away from the laptop or from the monitor now, because I think it's just too strong or too bright So actually my eyes are still not adjusted to it, so I'm gonna have to see what's up. But anyhow, I'm gonna wish you a pleasant rest of the day. Hopefully you are staying safe. For more Stardew Valley content, check out the channel. I publish episodes on a weekly basis. I do mostly playthroughs. I have some discussions, early in-game reviews, tips and tricks videos, stuff like that, so go check it out. Link is in the description. Stay safe in the meantime, have fun, and I will see you in the comments or at the next one. Thank you for watching, everyone, and bye-bye. And for a super lucky day, you are not that generous with the copper notes. Seriously, what is this?